everyone, how you all doing? Welcome back, welcome back. So, covering for Ty, yeah, just for a while, while he's at having fun at a concert. Oh shit, this is out of focus. Okay, what about now? Oh, now it's good. All right, yeah, just while he's having fun at the concert, I'm covering for him. So, how you all doing today? How are you doing, Teddy? How you doing, Cord Dog? I know we talked earlier, but yeah, I'm covering up for his lack of commitment, as you can say. Now we're just joking. He needs to have his fun. He needs to chill a little bit. But yeah, is I'm really interested in this. But before we start, because it only starts in 40 minutes, and I wanted to come earlier because I might even do a video with this discussion. Darn people going outside. I know, right? That's come on, man. Couldn't you go outside earlier? Come on. But I wanted to discuss this because it's actually a really interesting topic for me. Uh, it's basically the Monster Hunter topic and everything that is going on. So right now, if we open Steam, you can see that there is an overwhelmingly negative kind of thing going on. And that's really interesting to me because, like, I get it. The performance issues and everything, yeah, overwhelmingly negative. I can show you right away. So, yeah, I get it. Okay? I do get it. Like, I get it. The performance issues and everything is fucked. I know. I agree with that. 100% agree with that. Do I think this is deserved? No. The mixed, yes. The overwhelmingly negative, no. I think people are making more than it should be. And I'm not saying this because I'm kind of biased. I am kind of biased, I love Monster Hunter, I love the game. But I'm not saying this because I'm biased. I'm saying this because, technically speaking, the game is great. Like, the game is really good. I don't know how many hours I have in the game, actually. 131. So, the game is really fucking good, okay? Coming back to it, wait. Okay. But looking at these reviews, see, there's one guy here that just said, yeah. Looking at these reviews, it's kind of mind-boggling to me. I don't know. Performance and the lack of content for a Monster Hunter game makes it punch in the gut for the players, I might say. I get it, and before Title Update 1, like, things from the title update 1 should have been in the base game, and this should be what we are getting now should be title update 1. And I completely agree with that. That's why I say mixed, I get it. Like, totally warranted. It was a buggy mess in the beginning. The performance has not improved. I mean, it has for me, but since the last update, I had to delete the actual shader files to do that thing because the shaders were not compiling. And after I did that, it solved it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Title update had Mizu, which I don't agree should be a title update. Monster is not in, man. Yeah, I get it. 100% I get it. Everything that was on title update 1 should be in the game, and this title update 2 should be title update 1. We should have gotten it in a... When did we get title update 1? In April? May. End of April, beginning of May. Yeah, that was it, right? I think that was it. I don't remember. Anyway, so people are still getting problems with the performance, and that's fucked, But if you could not run the game before, you will not be able to run it now. I'm sorry, it is what it is. It sucked unless they really do an update, and I think they will. I hope they will. I actually hope they will. But this for me is just insane. The way the game, like, I've seen some good reviews. I posted a good review myself to try and stop this because this for me is too much. It's not the best Monster Hunter. Okay, it's not the best Monster Hunter. It was around there, yeah, and not a speck of actual content in between. Yeah, I mean, Not true. You had the Street Fighter event, which was great. The Akuma event was good. Like I was not expecting. I was expecting something similar to World, where you should just did a hunt and you got some Street Fighter gear, something like that. It was not like that. The Blossom event should start a bit later to keep the players busy before this title update, I think. I mean, the Blossom event is a spring event, but I think it should have been not only 3 weeks, I think it was 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I think it should have been longer, because if they plan to release this update in June, you leave a whole month with nothing. But yeah, the Street Fighter event was pretty good, and it was a pretty good update. Let me tell you, I was impressed. Like Akuma set, the Akuma move set, I was impressed, and I was like, I've been playing a little bit offline, and I was impressed by how intricate the Akuma set can be. If they give us the Rice Bowl Talisman in this update, the Akuma set will actually be viable for long-term play. But I digress. This is not what I wanted to discuss. What I wanted to discuss is that I've been seeing a lot of discourse online about this topic, and I know I'm gonna have a lot of flag by saying this, but it's very, very nitpicky in my opinion. Like, as you said, Corn Dog, not a lot of updates in between. I get it. We played 2 unfinished games and a half, you know, especially in PC. World was already almost done when it came to PC, the base game, not Iceborne. We got Iceborne 1 year later than PS4, which was fucking mind-boggling to me. I remember pre-ordering that and I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna play it because I lost the hype. It was 1 year later, so fuck it. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Oh, you didn't follow me? Corn Dog. What the hell, dude? Come on. I forgot, man. Whatever. Whatever. Hey, that's how you see the homies right there. But thank you for your follow, by the way. But what I can say about the goddamn... Yeah, the nitpicking for me is what gets me. Like, I get all the criticisms, and I agree with most of them, okay? I agree with most of them. The story is very on the rails. Even though I love the concept of the story itself, it is very on the rails. The game is easier as a whole. That's true. Hey, that's true. Even though Mizutsune can put you out in like one hit, unless you're building for tank or something like that. One hit, Mizutsune, done. Who else? Who else can I say? Hell, I don't know. Gormagala is fucked. Gormagala is just... Damn. It made sense to have bad reviews, but it's a bit over-exaggerated by the player base. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I get it, and the developers actually notice it, because if you go on the game right now, in the menu, I can do that real quick. It's gonna take a while to load in, because that's another problem that they have. The game takes a while to enter, but on the menu right after you start, you will see that there is like a pop-up on the on the left side. So this side, yeah, my left side, yeah, on the left side, on the right side actually, saying we value your feedback. So if you want to complete a survey for us to make it better, click this and you'll get to a link. I didn't do it yet because I'm still thinking what I want to say. Actually, I know what I want to say. I want to say work on the performance. So framework engine is fucked. We all know that. It worked for Rise because they pushed it down, but like, and it worked for Resident Evil as well. But they tried to do something different this time and they fucked it up somehow. It is what it is. What I'm hoping for this update is more performance. I know it's not going to be perfect, That takes a while to get used to make it right. I know it's not going to be perfect. So what I want from this update is better performance overall, not perfect performance, but better. Actual content, and one thing that I think people are actually forgetting, which I can show by the way, is the fact that for this update they said multiple monsters. Okay. And I scrolled down, and for title update 1 it said new monster. No, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. They didn't say multiple monsters, they said monsters. And for the update before this one, they said monster. So it was only Mizutsune. I went in, I checked. I'm nitpicking this shit, okay? So as you can see, right here. Okay, you're gonna see Monster Hunter right now. Oh, it's out. Okay. Yeah, but they had it here. That was my bad. Yeah, I took it. It went out. So that was still. If I come back, it will show up. Yeah, right here. You see, we love to hear your feedback. Fill out the contact anytime to list us. Know your thoughts and suggestions about our updates. So they are paying attention to this shit. Okay, they are really paying attention to this shit. And if you click it, you get this, and you go to Monster Hunter Wilds website to fill a survey and shit like that. So they know. They know. Lag is guaranteed. What you think is the other surprise? I don't know. I may or may have not stumbled into landmines or leaks, but what you think about? I don't know. But one thing that it's here, like if you can say, where is it? Releasing the end of this month, release at the end of June, bringing new monsters right here. Bringing new monsters. If we go down, and I mean down, so this is still Street Fighter event, which was great. This is the Blossom. This I want the announcement. Okay. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Title update 1. Update summary. You missed the latest version. No. Okay, this is them talking about shooters. No, it's way, way, way down. Way, way, way down. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. So this is when they announced. Okay. Maintenance. That's not what I want. Yeah, this is when it was revealed, so not here. Yeah, we got at the beginning of April, and it went until. So it started at the end of April, and it ended at the beginning of May. So that was 2 weeks. I mean, really? Come on. Week 1, lunchtime. No, what's next? We'll be arriving April, a little bit more new content. You'll be a new level of challenge. Okay, I think this is it. We'll bring with it a new monster. Okay, new monster. So it will bring with it a monster. Okay. So I'm guessing this is about temporary DAO, so that's why they said new monster. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see, you know? We'll see. I'm hoping, okay? I'm hoping. Let me just get out of here. It's easier if I get out of here. I'm hoping that it will be more than one, because if it is only laggy, we're gonna have a problem. Because I feel like they think the game's done. That's what I feel like. And I get it. I get that perspective. They're still doing updates. They're still releasing shit for us. But there is a lot to do. Like, there is a lot to do. There is a lot missing, in my opinion. I've got an idea, and if it does come true, then it's going to be huge. won't want to say anything, but I'm quite excited to see if the leaks are true. Okay, I don't want any leak. I want to be surprised, so don't tell me anything, Corn Dog. Really, don't tell me. 25 minutes until it's up. So, I have 25 minutes to talk to you guys about this, okay? The nitpicks that I've seen is, for example, the game looking bad. I'm wondering if the people play the same game that I did. Like, out of anything that you can complain about, you know, streamlined story, the performance being shit, easier games and monsters and shit like that, the graphics is not one of them, pal. Like, just mess with your settings. That's all I have to say. Just mess with your settings. I know there is a trick to get out that washed look that you have on the beginning. Everybody knew about that. Everybody fixed it. If you don't know it, you just put on the brightness settings, you put crank it to the max, on the whites, on the blacks, crank it to the lowest, and then on the middle terms, I think it's contrast or something like that, you go, like, I would say in constant 5s. I think I have mine at 30, and that's why my contrast is big, because I like big contrasty stuff. I'm a videographer and I work with video, so I like contrast. It's one of my weaknesses. I know sometimes it looks like shit, so that's why I not use it all the time, but I have a weakness spot to it. Yo, what's up, Daddy? Welcome back. Now we're on Twitch, on the platform that it's most used. I would like to add context to graphic things. It is still a bit muddy and blurry textures wise after I did a lot of game adjustment. This criticism I think is self-valid. I mean, because I feel like it depends a lot on what your gear like PC or anything is. If it's a PS5, it looks great. From what I've seen, if it's a PC, a strong enough one, and I know this is coming from a place of privilege, not everybody can have a PC, like a great PC and stuff like that, and for minimum requirements, at least it should have looked like better. I know that, completely aware of that, but I think it looks great. I know it has blurry texture sometimes, especially when you're loading in, like, after the shader compilation, the first time you load, everything will look like shit. You get out of the game, you come back in, everything is loaded, and it's fine. On one hand, having to mod the game in order for it to look not washed out is fucking crazy, but on the other hand, these people need to spend some more time in the settings. I agree. I mean, I did not even check out mods for this game, and you guys know that I'm one for modding. Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I remember. Polygon. Polygon Game 2000. But yeah, I can agree with the muddy textures. To be honest, I don't see it as much. Maybe it's probably because I don't pay too much attention to it. I'm used to playing everything on medium to low settings, even with my beefy gear, as you could say. I don't think it's that beefy, but I mean, it's a 4070 Super with a Ryzen 5 560X. It's not that big of a deal, but it's good. You know, it's not the best in the market, but it's really good. It's a really good PC. I mean, I can stream and play games on medium all day. And I don't really notice the muddy textures and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. And maybe, yeah, I think, but nonetheless, I still think that people are nitpicking about it. Other thing that I saw is, oh, the weapons are not fun. Being able to use the LSS frame gen is huge just because you get to 40 series. That's true. That's true. I don't use it as much. I should use it more actually, but that's true. I got frame gen and that helps a lot. I'm not gonna lie about that. I started using on Monster Hunter and I saw a big performance improvement because of it. But I have input lag now, so not too much. It's not noticeable. It's only noticeable if you like. I put a background running test to see how much time did it pass, and I think it was some milliseconds. But yeah, it's not instant. but it doesn't affect gameplay, so I'm fine with it. It's not that big of a deal. Um, but people are saying, did you put the NVIDIA Reflex on? No, I don't. I don't like that shit. I don't know. It just. I don't know. I just don't like it. Um, it's not my thing. But what I another issue that I saw people complaining about is the gameplay. If you got delayed, try it just not the boost. Okay, I will try it on. Then I will try it on next time I load in. But yeah, one thing that I was talking about, I'm trying to talk about for a while. Let me just put this here because oh, it's only 50 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's my fault as well. I'm trying to talk to you guys as well. But yeah, people are nitpicking about the gameplay, and I mean, I get it. They changed the weapons. They changed how the game is played. I get that. Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I get it. One thing that I noticed that I just thought about when I saw a video, and I think I saw a comment on that video that talked about this. It was someone saying that basically Switch X and Charge Blade changed gameplay styles, you know? I might have for the frame gen, I disabled frame gen on my new GFX card and I'm getting stables 80s. The performance has gotten better, but it is inexcusable that it still sometimes stutters on a brand new system. I agree. I agree with that. Performance is a big issue. They have to solve that shit like ASAP, like yesterday. They should not wait for a title update to do that shit. They should have done that a long time ago. But they are hardworking and they probably having some problems with Capcom. Not gonna lie, Capcom is watching. We know. We know. And the higher ups at Capcom are probably one asking the developers like, "Oh, why is this happening?" Well, maybe because you force a quarter 4 release for this game, you know? But that's not the wisest. I don't think the game should have been delayed. I think everybody would be sad if the game was delayed. I'm happy to play what I played. I'm happy to come back to it and play even more after this update. We'll see. What else do we have around here? I have some bullet points. Yeah, the gameplay. I was talking about the gameplay. So, Charge Blade and Switch X swapped gameplays from Worlds to Wilds. Because if you think about it, I mean, I realized this because of the comment. The comment said exactly this. Like, they swapped gameplays. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? So then I looked a little bit into it. And I realized Ultra Ham Discharge, or whatever the name of the Switch X uh, is SAED. And the Switch X kind of move is the swords the Switch X, no, sorry, the Charge Blade X mode is basically sword mode from Switch X in World. So they swapped. Basically now the Switch X is the new SAED playstyle, and the Charge Blade is a new Switch X playstyle from World, except when you had mentals and you just put elemental discharge on, but that's not like mentals end unless you have a tool specialist build. Mentals end, so there is a time where you only hit the monster. The right way to hit the monster with Switch X in World is with sword mode, sword amped mode. That's the same with Charge Blade. You have the special moves. You still have SAD. You have the counter. You have the counter mechanics. If you just want to do SAD without using Savage Chance, you can do it. It's just not very viable. You know, if you want to do it, great. I love when my camera does this. For the dumb ones, you just said Specs go boom now, Let's go slash slash. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, and I now realize why I love the Swex so much more now. Because I loved Charge Blade SAED in World. So Switch has got more streamlined into SAED style gameplay, while this the Switch Blade is more Switch X swappy. The Charge Blade is more Switch X swappy, yeah. That's what I took from that comment, and I agree, 100% agree. And the fact that they did that is, I think it's to experiment to see what it works. You know, they're trying to understand what the fuck is going on with their game and what it works and what not. I'm going to replace him to one. If Nisov was here, he would kill you. Let me tell you, dude. Yeah, that is also a Charge Blade Enjoyer. Full spray. My god. Okay, guys. But yeah, I realized this after reading that comment, and I'm like, holy shit. That's why I love Switch X so much in this game. Because it's like the big boom style, and the Charge Blade is more like Pizza Cutter mode, you know? It's more streamlined for that. Because I love the Charge Blade in this game as well. I really do. I find myself using the counter way more than the Swax, than the Pizza Cutter. I don't remember the Savage X. Yeah, that's why I say Swax, because it's similar. But yeah, the Savage X mode much more. Swax is my shit, okay? I started with Swax. I'm gonna keep going with Swax. Double blades. Oh my god, what is happening to me? Dual blades is my main weapon. It always was in Monster Hunter Tri. Actually, Monster Hunter Tri, I had dual blades and Switch X as well, because that's where they put the Switch X. Anyway, Monster Hunter Tri, also dual blades. I used CB in Base World before Savage X became a thing and dropped it in Iceborne. But in Iceborne, CB is still usable without the Savage X. That's the good thing about it. Like, you don't have only one playstyle. Switching my X until I fully discharge. Oh my days! Character is just salty. Okay, Daddy. I respect that. But yeah, I get it. But like, you don't need to use it, okay? You don't need to. By the way, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna hide YouTube chat. I'm not gonna hide anything. I'm gonna have this in full screen. What the fuck am I talking about? Wait a minute. I'm fucking up my setting, my streamer settings. Alright, nice, good. Okay. But yeah, you get it. We got some 10 minutes before the spotlight actually starts. Yeah, 12 minutes. No, but no, it's all good. It's all good. You know, I have it right here. Okay, I'm ready, you know? I'm fucking ready. Like, I'm just waiting. Oh, talking about that. Wait a minute. Let me just okay. Great Sword, best wireless weapon. I never tried it. Never tried Great Sword. I have to try it at some point, but I never tried. I tried Great Sword in World, and it was a slog, and I'm like, yeah, no, not for me. I'm sorry, just not for me. I actually never tried Great Sword in Wilds. I might do a challenge to myself, like, okay, let's try different weapons. Just like I did with IG in Wild. I had a basic of IG because of World and Rise. Sunbreak Rise. But yeah, I never tried. It's the LS of Wilds. They gave it the LS treatment. It got everything. All the new mechanics. I gotta try it out then. Insect Wave mentioned. Okay, corn dog. This guy. But yeah, I have to try. Is it a totally possible weapon? Brother, I use this. This makes it easier, trust me. A fucking controller makes the game so much easier. I don't know why Tylo puts up with the fucking mouse and keyboard. I don't know why people do that to themselves, unless they don't have a fucking controller. I mean, it's fucking 60 euros for this shit, you know? 60 euros for a controller. Like, that's expensive as fuck for a piece of thing that breaks if I do this. I digress. Basically, I think that all the hate that's coming to Monster Hunter is not warranted. That's my cup of tea. And I just got so good at Wild Side G under control, I don't even need to crab claw anymore. Yeah, same. I don't as well. Great sword. You want to shield that offset on first attack. You want to clash. You want to flail. You want to big boom damage. I get it. I might try it. Hey Teddy, you're convincing me. I might try it. Okay, but yeah, just to end this on a good note, I think all the criticism is warranted. I think everything above that, so every nitpicking, every aiding for the sake of aiding, it's too much. Okay, the performance issues, I agree with you 100%. Some of the story was very streamlined. There is no freedom in an open world. Open world, because it's not really open world, it's open section, but it's still kind of open. Very on the rails story, it's too much. Not having a lot to do after you do the story and you do the end game progression. It's not enough. You should add more. The fact is, they are adding more. They are adding events, which I don't do all of them. You don't do all of them. They're not significant enough. But they are adding, so you have to give them credit for that. Updates should be faster. They should. And I hope after this update, we come to a steady progression of updates that goes like 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. So with one update in between each month. So for example, let's say title update 2 is in June. Next title update is probably going to be June, July, August. I don't believe that because it sets summer update. So I'm guessing it's going to be fall update. It's going to be in 4 months. Because we just started summer. I hope that's not the case. I really do. Because if it's 4 months waiting for the next title update, we are doomed. Like, I hope it's not what's going to happen. I hope we have like title update, an entire month of steady incoming content. Seasons are 3 months. Yeah, you're right. But still, you're right. I'm sorry, you're right. But still, title update, 1 month of content, a new collab, anything in between. I don't know, something more like Street Fighter event plus something else, you know? Like a mid-scope update, and then 1 month of that, which is not gonna hold people for an entire month, but it is what it is, and then another title update. So we're talking about a 2-month gap between title updates, which is what happened with this one. It is a lot of time. It is. Street Fighter event was awesome. It was. But if this update is good enough, that makes me... Because title update 1 was... What's up, you fucking Winnie man? What's up, Nizov? How you doing, man? If this title update is good enough to warrant a wait for 2 months, because I am entertained enough for 2 months to wait for the next update, I can excuse them. Title update 1 was not it. It was great. We got Mizutune, we got Zoshia, which should have been in the launch. We got the hub, which should have been in the launch. But it was not it. It did not grab me for 1 entire month. It could have. It really could have. But it didn't. Let's hope title update 2 now does this. On another note, I'm also excited. So now, barely 1 week. Exactly. On another note, not talking about Monster Hunter. This is like the main topic that I wanted to talk about before this spotlight. Already did that. So basically, the cookie cutter is, I think the criticism is valid, very, very valid. Too much of it, I think, is just hating for the sake of hating because everybody's hating on it. So let's hate on it. That's my 2 cents. I might be wrong. I might not be wrong. It's just my opinion. Don't follow me like you follow Christ or something like that. I'm very, very excited. Wait, Capcom Europe? Oh, shit. I got this in Polish. Wait a minute. Okay, there it is. The UK one. Alright. I am very much excited for the new Resident Evil game. That looks like a fucking fire of a game, okay? I played Resident Evil 4 on the PS2, and I played 6. I didn't play 5. I don't even know what 5 is about, not gonna lie. But yeah, I played 4 and I played 6, and then I played 7, just the beginning of it, because I was like, nope, nope, this is too much like Outlast for me. I can't do this, you know? This one, which is more like a detective, yeah, no, that's 8. That's Resident Evil 8. That's Village. No, the 7 is the one from the family. I have played Street Fighter 5. It wasn't bad, actually. Oh, Street Fighter... ST5 is Street Fighter, right? I'm not mistaken. But I never played a Street Fighter game. Only on the arcades when I was little. Oh, no, I didn't play Village. I skipped Village. But 7 is the one where you are in the house with a crazy family. And they are trying to eat you and shit like that. So, not for me. It was not for me. It was too much like Outlast. I love to see it. I watched the entire gameplay of it on YouTube. I love to see it. I love to react to it. But Outlast, when I played it, 4 was 5 was okay. 6 was doo-doo town. Yeah, 6 was not great. It was Village was surprisingly fun, so I have to check it out. I think it's on Game Pass. I have to check it out then. And you guys, is the one with the lady? Yeah, it is. It is. It is the one with Lady Dimitriska, the mommy, the vampire mommy. Yep. 7, I watched the entire of it, and it reminded me a lot of fucking Outlast. And I tried to play Outlast when I was younger. I couldn't. I fucking couldn't. The game's great. The game's good. It's really, really, really good. But god fucking damn it. Like, the facts, I think I'm not afraid of jump scares, you know. I played Five Nights at Freddy's. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. 1, 2, 3. I played Sister Location as well. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. Amnesia, Outlast, Resident Evil 7 in this case, when there is like the anxiety of something chasing you, that's when I don't get it. Every game's for it, but the daughters are so much harder. I didn't see it, not gonna lie. I didn't see gameplay for Village because I was out in 7, so I didn't see it. But like anything that is anxiety based on something chasing me and that I cannot do anything about it, I cannot deal with that shit. I can't. I just like, nope, my heart's racing too much. I'm gonna have another attack. Like, no. Jump scare is quick, but the fear of not being able to escape is hard to resist. Exactly. Daddy gets it. I can't deal with that shit. I can't deal with that shit. It's just a me thing. Anyways, 60 seconds for it to start. So when it starts, let me just move you guys here. Monitor 2. So when it starts, we're going straight up full screen. Gun fear is not a factor. What do you mean? So let me just... Wait a minute. Where is... Yeah, let's hide this. Let's find this. Guessing you guys can't hear the music anymore, so that's good. Um, Let me check one thing real quick while we're at it. Copyright. No, because I don't want to get flagged, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Okay, great. Okay. It's supposed to start now. Capcom? Come on. Come on. Come on. I mean, it's 58, so it says 59. If they actually started 59, I'll be fucking pissed. I'll be fucking pissed if they actually started 15. Okay, it didn't. Okay. Because I have my camera in here, and so you can't see it, but I have. Oh, wait, I can show you. Wait. Right here. Let's see how. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh shit, this is loud. Okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's watch this together. Let's comment. I'm excited. Hey, I want to know what they have cooking. They're probably gonna leave wilds for the end, not gonna lie. I'm ready for that. It is time indeed. Oh my boy. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Wait, I should watch this on my main monitor. Wait a minute.
Peggy 18.
Okay. Now it's good.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Capcom Spotlight.
All right. All
For
right.
today's show, we'll be covering updates to games that are out now, plus new info on upcoming titles.
Okay.
This includes behind-the-scenes info from our developers, so be sure to watch until the end. Now, let's take a look at today's first title.
Let's.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise.
Oh, it's that.
Turning into reality.
It's that live
With
service
our
game,
third
right?
generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI,
Wait, what?
we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
The fuck is this?
We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
Okay. What's this, Capcom?
There you are.
Oh, it's the game that I was talking about that I was like, didn't know what it was about. Hey, this is news to me, so.
DI03367. They are
Whoa,
pragmatic.
hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? Oh, good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Okay.
Targets identified.
So someone
Neutralizing
tried it
threats.
and wanted to hate it, but said it was actually good.
Us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Yo, this looks hella fucking good. This will be on my radar. This looks good.
D.I.
I said I
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Let me just wait a minute.
Diana?
Just do this. All right. Because if the wait, what did it say? 2026 is real XD? What the hell, dude? Hey, it's going to Steam. I mean, it's good that Capcom is actually paying attention to computers. Great.
Introducing
Love to
Capcom's
hear it.
newest IP, Pragmata. An all-new science fiction action-adventure with a unique hacking twist.
Oh yeah, I want to try this out.
It's been a while since we first announced it, but we're excited to have the game ready for you in 2026.
I never
Today,
heard
we
of
will
this
go
in my
over some
life.
of the unique
Not
points
gonna
of
lie.
Pragmata.
I mean, I heard something about it. I didn't know what it was.
Encountering an android with a heart. You play as Hugh Williams, a member of a team sent to investigate
Is the
a
audio
lunar
good,
research
by the way?
facility that's lost contact. When a lunar quake strikes, Hugh is separated from the team. He finds himself saved by Diana, an android
Put it a
girl.
little bit higher.
I'll bet her.
All right.
Now they must work together to return to Earth. Hugh, a bit sarcastic, but a kind soul. And Diana, a curious and enigmatic android.
How do you sign?
This is
Alright,
how
good.
an unlikely adventure
That's good
between
news,
a
Up.
human
Thank you.
and android begins. A mix of puzzle and action.
Oh, this
In
is right up
Pragmata,
my alley, isn't
Combat begins with disarming
it? This is
the
right
enemy's
up my
armor.
alley.
Otherwise, you will find it difficult to inflict any real damage. This is where Diana comes in. Let's use her hacking ability on this enemy. Moving the cursor through the panel.
You have to do
take down their armor.
puzzles
And now,
while you're
it's Hugh's turn.
fighting.
Take aim at the enemy's weak points. Passing through more blue nodes increases damage, and the enemy's armor stays exposed for longer. With an arsenal of unique weapons, take on the rampaging boss.
That's a fucking
What enemy
shotgun.
will you hack first? What weapon will you use? Thinking on the fly in the heat of combat and how you handle the multi-sided situation will be key for success. We
Let's-
can't wait for you to try this compelling new combat system. The AI-controlled Lunar Research Station. In Pragmata, your adventures
Okay.
take place at a lunar research station.
It's gonna
They're
be
researching
tough.
a new
If it's
material
quick
that can
time
be used
puzzles,
to
it's gonna
3D
be
print
tough.
Almost anything, from microchips to cars and giant structures. Now, however, the Lunar Research Station seems void of human activity. Only the lifeless world and the AI remain. Use your
Watch this
thrusters
game
to
develop
move
a
around
strategy
the Lunar
shooter
Research
genre.
Station.
It could be a thing.
You will also
It
need
could
to
be a
hack
thing.
the systems
Hey.
blocking your progress.
Capcom is known for putting new shit in
By
the market.
combining their
okay?
abilities, Hugh and Diana can explore this world
Sometimes he
together.
succeeds, sometimes he doesn't.
Pragmata will be available on PlayStation 5,
Oh goddamn!
Xbox Series X, S, and Steam. This summer, we'll also have public hands-on for Pragmata.
I mean, public
Experience the
hands-on,
gameplay you
not
just
the
saw
demo.
firsthand, including the thrilling combination of puzzle and action combat.
I really want to try this out, man. This looks hella fun.
We are looking forward to many
New
more
Mega Man
events
X
where you
win.
can get your
Probably
hands on
never,
Pragmata.
knowing Capcom. Probably never. But goddamn.
Please look out for more information on Pragmata on our official social channels, website, and stores.
How?
And don't forget to follow and to add Pragmata to your wish list.
That's pretty cool that they did that. With the character of the game, yeah, that's pretty cool. And people like the cutesy aesthetic, okay? Okay, now we're going
Check
for
out
Street
the latest
Fighter.
trailer for Sagat.
番組をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。ストリートファイター6のディレクター中山です。
Alright.
本日は私から皆様に最新情報をお届けいたします。6月5日に任天堂スイッチ2にもストリートファイター6を発売することができました。より多くの方々にゲームを遊んでいただいて、開発一同大変
I've
嬉しく思
thought
っていま
about
す。
getting it, not gonna lie.
また先日イヤー3に登場するキャラクターのラインナッ
I'm
プも
glad I
発
didn't.
表
I
させ
think
てい
it's
ただ
on
きまし
Game
た。
Pass, right?
イヤー3ではサガット、クリムゾンバイパー、アレックス、そしてイングリッドが登場する予定です。
I have no idea who those are.
さて本日はイヤー3最初に登場するサガットの映像を少しだけではありますがご用意いたしました。どうぞご覧ください。
I mean, I know you can create your own character and have special moves from other characters. I know that.
Wait for me!
Okay. The art style was always kind of funky. Nope, it is not? What do you mean? Oh, it's not on Game Pass? Interesting. But yeah, Street Fighter art style is very unique in my opinion. Very interesting to like the approach that they did with the game. Okay, why is okay, is it giant? So I'm guessing it's gonna be a slow character. Yeah, slow power. That's what I'm guessing. Was that the Akuma moveset? I'm joking, obviously, okay? Not everything is Akuma.
The Emperor of Muay Thai, Sagat, is ready for battle. Players can also get the World
So
Tour
now since Street
experience
Fighter
with
7 or
Sagat
no,
deep
this
in the
Street Fighter
mountains of
6 Year
Thailand.
3.
The Emperor makes his landing on August 5th.
Only August 5th?
To prepare for Sagat's release, the Sagat Arrives Fighting Pass will be available starting from July 4th. Premium rewards include Sagat's Wanderer avatar
Okay.
gear. And we've also prepared some throwback stickers and emotes.
Wow.
From Sagat's days as the boss of the original Street Fighter. We're also increasing the amount of content in the Fighting Pass that can be used in Fighting Ground.
Okay.
Use EX Color. Ken's EX Color.
Wait, that's Ken? No, wait, that's Ken.
As well as art and effects to use with the game's Challenger
That's-
customization feature.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I
We're
like
also
that.
prepping music tracks to use in fights and more.
That's
for players.
also cool.
Please check it out. Finally, we have information about the long-anticipated Outfit 4 content. Check out
Okay.
the designs of the 7 characters that will receive Outfit 4 content with the Sagat update. Cammy, Luke, Chun-Li, Manon, Jamie,
I mean, do I need to say anything or do you guys get it? Like,
and Aki. We're continuing work on Outfit 4 content for these characters. And of
Is
course, are working on
Street
Outfit
Fighter-
4 for the rest of the roster. So please stay tuned.
I'm not
本
gonna
日
say
の
it.
情報は以上と
Okay.
なりますが、い
I'm
かがだ
not
ったで
gonna
しょう
say
か。
it. Corn
今回
dog,
ご
you
紹
know
介したキャラクター
exactly
や
what is
ファイティン
happening,
グパス
okay?
などについて
Don't.
皆様にお届けできるよう開発チーム
Even my
一丸となって
camera doesn't
最終
want me
調
to
整
see
に取り組んで
this.
おります。後日サガットのゲームプレイトレーラーの公
Misa
開を
like
予
what
定して
Misa
おりま
sees.
すので
Okay,
楽しみにして
okay,
いただけれ
buddy.
ばと思います。
Okay.
これからもストリートファイター6をどうぞよろしくお願いします。
Yeah, I see you in the streets. Cause she'll belong in the streets after
Next,
that.
an update from
Jesus.
Capcom Esports. We'd like to tell you about the Capcom Pro Tour, a global competition for the world's best players.
Okay, that's cool.
Players the
That's
world
cool. I
over
like
will
that.
battle it out in regional qualifying tournaments. The Capcom Pro Tour 2025 singles
I'm
tournament
glad they are
tour
keeping it
is
alive,
now
for sure.
accepting entries.
These skins will
Anyone is
revolutionize
welcome
that
to
part
join.
of it. Yeah,
Compete for
Yeah.
a spot in the Capcom Cup 12 tournament.
because we didn't have
which will
enough
determine the
Chun-Li's
world
on the
champion.
internet already or anything.
Just like last year, the tournament will be held in the Ryogoku
We didn't have an
Kokukan Arena
entire
in
event
Japan.
of mods
The
because
champion
of
of this year's
Chun-Li,
tournament will once again receive a whopping $1 million prize. You won't want to miss out on the intense battles this year as players fight to
Okay.
become world champion. For more information about the tournament schedule and how to enter, check the Capcom Esports website.
Alright. Ooh, Kunitsugami. Yeah, I want to play this game.
acclaimed new fusion of action and strategy,
I want to play this game.
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, has released on the
Okay, it's on the
Nintendo Switch 2.
I don't care. I don't have one. Too expensive.
In this original Japanese-inspired world, with exhilarating dance-like sword action,
Yeah, I really want to try this game.
strategize and fight alongside villagers as you enjoy this unique game experience. You can also use the new features of the Switch 2 and play using mouse controls.
Whatever, dude.
Have fun playing with the controls you want. Compatible with handheld mode, you can enjoy the game
Is
anytime,
this... Yeah, I know it's on Game Pass. Is this a base building? Because I didn't see much of it. Yeah, this is a base building action game. Okay.
anywhere. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, is
Yeah, I
available
want
now.
to see. Yeah, I want to try this out. This looks like a hell of a fun
Also,
game.
the action and strategy is further enhanced with the
Oh.
new extra content, Otherworldly Venture, added to all available platforms.
Okay.
In the Otherworld, beyond the Torii gates, protect the maiden from nightly attacks of the sea
Wait, so is this multiplayer?
as you earn rewards by outlasting each wave of enemies. On an ever-changing
Roguelike?
battlefield, determine who will fight and win, and how to best use your rewards. Aim for a high score amid infinite strategies in this challenging and satisfying gameplay mode.
They had it a roguelike?
How long will you be able to defend the maiden from the seethe in the Otherworld? Following its
Or
initial release on July
wave-based.
19th last year, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, will celebrate its one-year anniversary next month.
Freestyle Plants vs Zombies. No,
We
the
have
new
prepared a
mode
small token of our appreciation
looks
for
like
the many
roguelike,
fans who have
that's what I
played the
mean.
game.
But it's already base defense type. Okay. What the fuck, dude?
Presenting Yashichi Waves, a Mazo talisman that changes some music in the main game to 8-bit style.
Wow. That's actually, bro, Capcom with marketing, they know what they're doing. They know
This can
exactly
be obtained in a
what
free
they're
update available at a later date to both
Oh
new
my
and existing
god.
players. Please look forward to the update coming soon.
Capcom are one of the best marketing
Kunitsugami,
teams.
Path of the Goddess,
and one
is
of the best
available now
marketing
on
teams.
all shown platforms. Try the game's unique
Yeah, Game
experience
Pass
for
right there.
yourself now.
Okay.
Next, please take a look at today's lineup of Capcom titles. 8 action and fighting games make their returns, including the
Okay.
legendary Capcom vs. SNK series.
Oh, that's
Enjoy
cool.
training mode and a gallery featuring sounds and artwork, as well as easy-to-use one-button specials. Capcom
One-button
Fighting Collection 2
specials,
is
okay.
available now.
Yeah, I saw this and I was.
Reclaim your destiny.
I played this when I was
A
little.
remaster from the Swordplay
Yeah.
action series Onimusha. A memorable cast of characters returns. to
Yeah, I
weave their deep
remember.
and
I
complex
played this when I
tale
was
anew.
little. And I loved it.
Experience the classic graphics and gameplay refined for modern consoles. The remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is
Oh
available now.
my! And this is
Onimusha,
Onimusha Way of the Sword.
Yes.
Yes!
The next entry in the Sword
Yes!
Fighting game series is coming in 2026.
Oh
Set
fuck
in
yes.
early Edo period Kyoto, the protagonist Miyamoto Musashi will face his formidable rival Sasaki Ganryu. How will the
Oh
clash
my
between them unfold?
god.
Stay tuned for more.
Musashi Miyamoto is... Yo, this is Japanese style, isn't it?
Capcom Digital Sale
Oh,
is here.
love it. Love it.
Monster
Yeah, okay.
Hunter Wilds is on sale for the first time. Experience the most evolved action and improved immersion in any Monster Hunter to date.
Debatable, as we talked about.
Also, make sure to check out other Monster Hunter games.
Okay, buddy.
In celebration of the horror series' latest thrilling news, Resident Evil games are on sale at great prices. But that's not all. Dragon's Dogma 2,
We gotta get
Marvel
back to
vs.
Dragon's
Capcom
Dogma 2.
Fighting Collection arcade classics, Ace Attorney titles, and more are on sale too.
Also, we gotta do
Don't
Ace
miss
Attorney
out on this great
one
chance
day.
to pick up these must-play hit games.
This
From the creators
is
of the
one
latest
that I'm looking
Resident
for.
Evil.
This is one that I'm looking for. Give it to me. I really want to know what this is
開
about.
発のコンセプトは病みつきになる恐怖というのを掲げています。
Our concept for the
恐
same
怖を
is
乗り越え
addictive
るね
fear.
気
There
持
is
ちよ
something
さ
about
そこの
the
カタルシ
catharsis
ス
you
という
get
ことを
from
脳汁が
overcoming
出るんですよね。
fears.
それ自体が
It
これもっと
creates
や
an
りたい
addiction that
遊びたい
makes
とい
you
う中
want to
毒
do
性を
more, to play
そこ
more.
に徹底
That
的にフォーカ
intense
スしてみ
focus,
たら
while scary,
怖い
makes for a
けど
real
ゲ
fun
ームとして
game.
も楽しいそういうのが作れるんじゃないか
This
なっていう
served
の
as
が
our launching
僕の
point
出
for
発点でした。
Alright. Oh no.
バイオハザードレ
No.
クイエムは、
Resident
シ
Evil
ング
Reckoning
ル
is
プ
an
レイ
offline
かつ
single player game.
オフラインの
That's good.
ゲームとなっています。バイオハザードで一番
Horror
重
is one
要
of the
なの
most
は
important
恐怖
aspects
体
of
験だと
Resident
思うん
Evil
ですけれども、
series.
今作においてはその恐
New.
怖体験と
So
い
I
うとこ
want
ろ
to
に
make this
し
fear
っかり
factor
フィーチャーした
a
内
key
容に
feature
仕上
of
がっ
the
ているんじゃないか
gameplay.
なと思って
I
ます。
get it. Let's explore the character. Okay, I like that.
今回の主人
The
公は
protagonist this time is an
FBI 捜査官
intelligence
グレース・
analyst
アッ
for
シュ
the
クロフト
FBI, Grace
内向的
Ashcroft.
で怖がり
She's
バイオハザー
introverted,
ドとしては
which
割
is
と
a new
新し
type
い
of
タイプのキャ
character
ラ
for
ク
the
ターを
Resident
作
Evil
るんです
series.
プレイヤーと同じ目
We
線
want
で
someone that
一緒にな
experiences
って
horror
怖が
from
れ
the
る
same
こういうキャラク
perspective
ター
as the
を
player.
やっています
Okay.
物語の中でもち
She
ろん
learns to
も
overcome her fears
恐
through
怖
the
を克服
course
し
of the
成長してい
story.
くんですけども FBI 捜査官なので
But she's also an analyst for the FBI who's trained with
冷静な
guns
推理力とか
and
も
is
発
able
揮しつ
to
つ
act with
活躍
calm,
するキャラクターになっています
deductive reasoning. Okay.
レオンを主人公にしようってい
We
うのは
always thought about
実は
making
ずっとあっ
Leon
た
the
んですけども
protagonist.
どうしても
Makes
レオンを
sense.
使
But
っ
making a horror game based
たバ
around
チバ
him
チ
is
のホラーっていう
difficult.
の
Yeah,
は
because he's
割と
an
難しく
action
て
type
落ちてき
character.
たバケツにびっくりするとか
He wouldn't. Yeah,
そういうレオンって
exactly.
そんなみんな
No
見た
one
くない
wants
や
to
ろ
see
っていう
Leon
ところ
scared
で
by every
じゃあ
little
ホラーと
thing.
組み合
Yeah.
わせ悪いよなっ
So
ていう
he's
のが
actually quite a
やっぱりあ
bad
りました
match
け
for
ど
horror. He's an action type guy. That's what I'm saying. He's an action game type
ファ
guy.
ーストトレーラーご覧になって
As
わか
was
るよう
shown in
に
the
グ
first
レース
trailer,
自身
that
が
Grace gets
まあ
caught
す
up
ごい
in
い
a
ろんな目
lot
に
of different
合うんですね
situations.
PV で断
You
片
only
的に
see a
は入ってる
few
んですけ
brief
れども
glimpses in the
逆さ
trailer.
ずり一
A
つと
lot
って
of
も
effort
顔
into
の
things like the
赤らに
redness
高揚
of her
感であったりと
face.
かうっ血してる
Damn.
表現、あとは髪の毛もかな
From
り
being
力を
hung
入れてま
upside
して
down, and
自分たちで
the
スタッフと
development
一緒に
team
プロの
actually
方
called
を
in a
呼んで実際にウ
professional
ィッグを作
to
っ
make
て
a wig
そ
to
こから
use
シ
as
ミュレーショ
model
ン
to
して
create
CG に落
hair
とし込んだりとか
graphics.
も
Wow,
してい
okay.
ます
We really focus on
バ
the
イオ
air.
ハザードレクイ
Okay.
エムはですね、
Resident Evil
一人
Reckoning
称
will
視点
allow
と
players to
三
freely
人称視点
switch
2つの視
between
点で
both
自由
first
に
and
切り替えなが
third
ら
person
遊ぶこ
perspective.
とができます。主観視点だとそ
You
の
can
恐
either
怖を間
experience
近
the
に感じ
horror
ることができて
close
緊張感の
with
ある
dense
臨
realistic
場感のあ
gameplay
る
through
ゲ
first
ームプレイ
person
っていうのが
perspective,
可能になります。三人称視点だとキャ
or
ラクター
over
の
the
肩
shoulder
越しでの
camera
視
with
点というとこ
third
ろ
person
でアクシ
perspective,
ョンそうい
allowing
った
you
とこ
to
ろが
see
よ
more
く
of
見
the
える
action.
ゲームプレイになると思いますのでアクションが好きだ
The
なっ
third
て
person
思う方
perspective
に
is
は
great for
三
people
人称
who
視点の方が
enjoy
おすす
action
めです
heavy gameplay. Okay. Okay. We're going back to Raccoon City. Oh my god.
滅菌作戦以
This
降
game is set about 30
30
years
years
after the
after
missile strike on Raccoon City.
ゲームの舞台として登
Okay,
場します
interesting. Very interesting.
その当時アンブ
Series
レラ事
became
件って
really
いうの
popular
で
with the story
シリー
set
ズが
during
ヒ
the
ット
original
して
zombie
それ以降
outbreak.
もさ
And
まざま
since
な
then, we've
キャラク
seen
タ
a
ー
lot
た たちが、
characters
い
face
ろん
hardships
な
due
ラクー
to
ンシテ
regular
ィで起きた事件をきっかけに、 立ち向かっていくようになったり
who have
人間
faced
成
those
長したり
hardships that
そこ
grow,
に今回この
figuring out
表現のメ
how
スを入
to
れる
tell a
っていうの
story
は
which came
作り手
blah
としては
blah
や
blah.
っぱり
So
か
that's
な
actually
り
quite
緊張
daunting
感を
and
持っ
something
て
that I was
臨ませ
very
てもらったっていうのが
very
大きかったです
nervous about. I get it.
落運事件に
There are a
関わ
lot
っ
of
たも
characters
しく
who
は
were
落運事
involved
件
in the
に巻き
original
込まれて
Outbreak.
大き
Yep.
く人生を変わってしまったり
Who lost their
命
lives
を
or
落としてしまったりと
or were
そういっ
changed
た登場人
unexpectedly.
物がたく
So
さんい
many
ます
characters have come out of
レクイエ
Resident
ムは
Evil. This game
彼
is
ら
a
に向けて
requiem,
の
a
言
eulogy
葉通り
to
鎮
those
魂
who
であ
came
り
before.
もっと言うとバイオハザードシリ
Resident
ー
Evil
ズ
is
ラ
the
クーン
series
事
that
件
was
アンブレ
born
アを
from
きっかけ
Umbrella
に
and the
生まれたシリーズのあ
Raccoon
る種一つ
City.
の区切りと
We
いう意
chose
味
the
で
title Requiem to
レクイエ
mark the
ムというタイ
milestone
ト
of
ルを
the
つけてい
series.
ます
Okay, I'm sorry for stopping it. So what I'm getting is that every other Resident Evil after this will be not about Raccoon City and not what happened with it. That's what I'm gathering. And that's good.
バイオハザードレクイエムは
Resident Evil is
2026年
scheduled for
2
release
月
on
27
February
日に発売予
26th.
定です。2026年3月
March
に
26th
バイオハザード
marks
シ
the
リーズ
30th year
30周年を
anniversary.
迎えます。30周年記念
We
タイ
hope
トル
that
の
this title
名に恥じぬ
release
よう
lives
な
up to the
ゲーム
30th
として
year. Okay.
今作リリースしたいなというふうに思っております。
This is cool. Okay. I'm gonna keep looking at it. And
グレースの母親は
大きく方針を
it
転
was a
換
big
してで
change
す
in
ね
実写映
policy.
画を
We
目指すと
wanted
いう
it
ところで
like a live
Further
action game.
interviews with the creators
Okay.
that didn't fit into today's presentation will be released today on the Resident Evil portal.
Corn dog, are you
Register
okay?
your Capcom ID to see the rest.
ラクーンシティっていうところは基本触っちゃいけないもんだと
Could also be there retiring the quad-generated virus and all of its offshoots.
Get ready, hunters.
Oh my
The
god.
guild has authorized a new Monster Hunter showcase for you.
It's here, guys. Let's see what is coming. Okay?
皆さんこんにちは。モンスター
Konnichiwa.
ハンターワイルズ
How
プロ
are
デュ
you
ーサー
doing,
の木
Ryozo?
本です。おかげさまで多くのハ
Very
ンター
pleased to
の
hear
皆
that
様に
so
楽し
many
ん
of
でい
you
た
are
だいており
enjoying
ます。
our
本当に
game.
ありがとうございま
Thank
す。
you very much. Yeah. You gotta
今
talk
日
about
は
the
タ
other
イトルアッ
stuff.
プデート第2弾の情報をディレクターたちと一緒にご紹介したいと思います。それではご紹介いたします。
はい、モンスターハンターワイルズ
Alright,
アートディレクター藤
Fujioka.
岡要です。お願いします。
Yes, I know.
はい、モンスターハンターワイルズディレ
And
クターの徳田
Tokuda.
です。よろ
I
しくお願
also
いしま
know
す
who you are, buddy.
はい、それでは早速です
Let's
が
get straight
無
into
料
it.
タイト
Okay.
ルアップデ
Here's a
ー
video
ト
showcase.
第2弾のプロモーション
Yes.
映像をご覧ください。どうぞ。
It's here, guys. It's here. Our boy is back. Look at him. And the music. Look at him in all his glory. Finally. Look at my boy. He's huge. He's fucking huge. No, wait, no, what? Okay, yeah, we Arch Tempered with Tuna. We already knew about this. Give me more. There's gotta be more. Is this gonna be paid? Yes! Swordfish, great sword. Swordfish, great sword.
You don't get views like this sitting around back at base camp.
New story. Okay. Wait, what? He attacks you under... No. What? Underwater gameplay?
It isn't safe here. Let's head back home.
Wait, no, wait. New story. No way. No fucking way. Oh,
はい、
it's so
というわけ
Monday.
でいよいよ皆様にラギアクルスのお話ができる日がやってまいりましたと。
I
これ
didn't.
本当にグローバルいろんなところに行っても本当にラギア人気がすごくってすごい期待されて
すごい期待。
今回ようやく皆様に、登場させることをお知らせできたと。実はモンスターハンタートライっていうタイトルからラギアクルスっていうのが出てるんですけど、そこはちょっとラギアクルスの開発秘話的なところ、
モンスターハンタートライを立ち上げましょうってなって、売りになる
It's gonna be only on
スイッチ戦
fucking
とかを
Monday.
作ろうみたいなのがあって、
Bro,
でその
I cannot take that
を
long.
よりちゃんと面白くするにはラギアクルスが結構面白くならんといかんっていうのもあって、でもともとレウスのライバルみたいな立ち位置をちゃんと作ろうみたいな、いろんな精鋭を集めてラギアチームみたいなの作ってね。
でその時にモンスターの担当してたのがまた徳田。
そうですね、藤岡さんがディレクターで、僕が初めて最初から企画の立ち上げから調整してリリースするところまで担当させてもらった
I'm
メインモンスターのところで
speechless.
チームラ
Steve is
ギアですね
fucking back.
みんなが日々より良いモンスターにするために意見とかア
Yeah,
イデア
they
とか
should.
ぶつ
This
け合いながら
is
より良いモンスター
a
に仕上げていくっていう経
miss
験
happening.
っていうのは
It should
振り返ってみ
be
るとクリエイ
literally
ターとしてもすごい大事な時間を過ご
It's
さ
gonna
せて
be
も
on
ら
a
ったなみたい
furtive.
に思う
That's a
よう
miss
な
on
モ
my
ンスター
part,
です
but
ね。
ワイル
What
ズ
the
での
fuck,
こだわりっていうのをちょっと皆様にもご説明したいと思うんだけど、
今回は水中ちょっとアクセント的なイベント的なやり取りっていうのはできるんですけど、主にはやっぱり地上でもやり取りしていただくような設計に変え
Okay,
ま
so
したの
it's a
で、
set
昨今の
piece.
プレイヤーのアクションできる幅っていうのも広がりながらそこに対応し
Okay, so
つ
it's a
つ、しかも
set
そのラギア
piece.
クルスらしさみたいなものを残したアクション設計にするというところがまず一つこだわったところです。ラギアクルスってトライの時からそうだったんですけど、水中でのこのシルエット、縦に伸びた時のシルエットっていうのは本当にかっこよくて、そこの迫力っていうのをぜひ感じていただきたいというところがありましたので、武器を完全に振ることはできないんですけれども、ちょっとイベント的な水中のアクションっていうのも今回なんとか実装することができましたので、そこも含めて楽しんでいただけるようなモンスターに仕上がったんじゃないかなと思います。
But yeah, it's a specific set piece for Laggy, so you cannot
討
do
伐して素
everything
材と
there.
か入手してもらったらもちろん武器とか防具を作れるっていうところは当然あると思うんですけど、
Finally,
そこはねなん
good
かあります。
Thunder Dual
久しぶりにこうや
Blades.
って出てくるので、全ての人がね楽しんでもらいたいので、総中コンとかも、ちょっとなかったのを出させていただいて、全種類揃えさせてもらってます。
僕たち思い入れ強いモンスターってことも今のスタッフたちも本当に分かってくれてますし、本当に一生懸命取り組んでくれました。
なかなか面白い。
そうですよね。
That's totally new.
チェ
There
ックする時に
wasn't an IG.
担当じゃない子たちとも見に来たりとかするぐらい。
There was an IG back. Yeah, first ever
もすごく
try. 3 for IG since. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
遊んでいただいてね、その辺はね、注目していただけたらと思っております。
はい。
So righteous, man. I can't fucking believe it. Steve is back, looking
はい、そして
fly.
なんとセルレギオスが今回登場しますということで、
God.
セルレギオスはもともとモンスターハンター 4G というタイトルから登場しているタイトルで、モンスターハンター4の無印が実は海外版出てなくって 4G から出てるので、海外の人も結構セルレギオス馴染みある人も多いんじゃな
I
いか
mean,
な
he was in
ですけど、
Sunbreak,
ちょっと今
so
回のセルレギオスどんな感じになってるかっていうちょっと説明を軽くでもしてもらえたら。
もともとセルレギオスは結構旋回能力高くて、こう
was good at
レー
spinning.
ス違ってちょっとこう
Could
小
make
回りが
sharp
利
turns and like
く感じと
raffles.
スピーディーなやつ
Okay.
みたいなのがも
Was
ともと
really
のコン
fast,
セ
make
プト
it
にあった
fast pace.
そのあたりちょっと今回のですね。
モンスターハンター 4G の時
I was
も
the lead
僕
game designer
が
of
メインプランナーとして
Of course you were.
自ら概要から調整まで行った最後のモンスタ
Was
ー
the
なん
last
ですけ
monster
ど、
I designed
昔の
myself.
攻撃だと
I
人
used
輪をうまく
these
使
sort
っ
of
て
like
もう
movements
テンポ
and
感を作ってい
skill attacks
で
and
後ろの回し蹴りを使って仕留めてくるようなタイプのモンスターなんですけど、法人の時にモーションの子が提案してくれて面白かったのが斜めのキックしながら移動するみたいなアクションがあったんですけども、上下左右にステップするモンスターを多くても斜め方向にしかも攻撃あたりを出しながらやるモンスターっていうのがあまりいなくて、そこの特徴がすごく面白いモンスターだなと思ってましたんで、今回もその部分っていうのをアップグレードして自分のアクションをぶつけていきながら遊べるようなモンスターとしてセルレギオスは機能してくれているんじゃないかなというふうに思います。
Oh
今ご
my
紹介しましたラギア
god.
クルスとセルレギオスは、いずれも星8の、歴戦の個体として、フィ
8
ールドに登場するようになります。
star-tempered monsters.
かなり
Alright,
こう強力なモンスターになってはおりますので、腕に
Great.
自信のある方はぜひチャレンジしてみてください。
There's gonna be more, right? Why were we
For
walking
the
in
second
the ice?
arch-tempered monster, we'll have arch-tempered Uth-Duna
Yeah,
appear
we knew
for a
about
limited
this.
time. You'll be able to
The armor
forge
is
the
looking
new
better,
armor sets,
of course.
Uth-Duna Gamma and Feline Uth-Duna Gamma.
That's funny.
Arch-tempered Uth-Duna will arrive in the future as an event quest and free challenge quest.
We expected this.
Crafting the final weapon in a tree allows you to use that weapon as layered equipment.
That's how you're gonna have layered weapons. Okay.
For Artian weapons, you'll get it after fully reinforcing the Rarity 8 weapon.
That's fine.
For Palico weapons, you'll need to forge high-rank weapons.
That's also fine.
We're adding brightness settings and filter effects to photo mode.
It didn't have it? Okay, I guess.
And
That's-
in the character display tab, you'll be able to hide your handler, Palico, Sacred, and more.
Alright.
We're planning on continuing to update photo mode to make it easier
I
to
don't
use.
use this as much, so it's like, okay, I guess. Yeah, what do you mean?
We've added the ability to swap handlers. You'll now be able to travel with Eric instead of Alma.
Why would I want to do that? I love my Alma, dude.
As for support hunters, Mina, a hunter from Vespai unit who wields a sword and shield, will be added.
Okay. Cool.
You'll also now be able to select which support hunters participate in quests.
I like that.
Furthermore, by playing with
that's
content added in the update, you'll be able to
Okay.
obtain a myriad of rewards.
Alright, that's actually nice. Okay. More event quests, I was expecting that.
Event quests that allow you
Funny
to forge
events.
special equipment.
Oh, I love
Quests
these.
that make it easier to obtain armor spheres and decorations. A challenge quest featuring Mizutsune.
Okay.
And a free challenge quest featuring Arch-Tempered Uth-Duna will be available for a limited time.
To be expected, to be honest. And then there is this
はい、
collab, I
ここで
guess.
コラボジェスチャーが入手できるイベントクエストについてお知らせしたいと思い
Oh,
ます
it's a collab
フ
gestures.
ェンダーさんより
Okay.
モンスターハンター20周年を記念したコラボレーションギターモンスターハンターリオレウステレ
Yeah, I
キャスタ
saw
ーが
this and I
3
was
月
like,
21
I'm
日から発
interested.
売しております
What do you
で
got?
ゲームの方ではですね期間限定で配信予定のイベントクエストをクリアすること
Can
で
you
こちら
actually
の
play
ギ
the
ターが
guitar?
登場するコラボジェスチャーがなんと入手
No,
でき
it's
ますと
just a
いうことになっており
gesture.
ます今回のコラボコラボが決まった
That's
時から
actually cool.
結構チ
Yeah,
ームも
that's
ね
actually
ノリノリで
pretty
いろ
cool
い
gesture.
ろやってくれていろいろな今回こだわりがあるんですけどちょっといくつか
はい
紹介してもらえます、
まあギターはそのまままず 3D スキャンを、まあ、自社で撮れるのがあるので、
Okay,
そのまま
buddy. This
の形が
is
ゲームに出せるようにして使用感とかそういうのもちょっとデザイナーのこだわりの部分で足してあげたりとかして、まあ、実際の
Okay.
こうちょっと使用感のあるような、まあ、ところまでこだわって再現してますと。音自体も実際のサウンドチームの人が演奏してくれてその音そのまま使ってるんですけどアニメとかも、まあ、そのキャプチャー撮る時も、まあ、サウンドのその演奏者の方にちゃんと指の動きを習ってコードが間違ってないかとか、チェックしてもらいながら全部のモーションをしっかり撮ってますんで、
Oh,
まあ、
so
それ
it's
なりに
real
楽しい
movement.
ジ
It's
ェ
a
スチャーにな
real.
ってるんじゃないかなと思います。
Okay.
来週からちょっと
I like that
こう
actually.
映える
いいですね
ジェスチャーになるんじゃないかなと思います
キャプチャー撮ってたじゃないですかアイルーもめっちゃ踊ってたじゃないですかあれも実際にジェスチャーしたらオトマイルもあれをやってくれる
エアギターみたいなのをビーンってやって
一緒に入って
Bro, this is so funny.
もう全然関係なくわーもう音もらしい。
まあそういうのもぜひ見てほしいです。
Yeah, that's true.
みんなで
That's true.
楽しんでもらえたらな
Nicer
と思います。
guitar than me as well.
ぜひやっていただけたらと思います。
はい。
Okay, this is paid content.
There will be a
I'm
range of DLC
Alright, this is
with this
free.
title update
Okay,
as well.
cool. I like that. I like
there
that
will
this
be
is
4
free.
kinds of dance gestures as free DLC.
Oh, this is so
And
cool.
a cosmetic
Okay.
DLC pack
Yeah,
2
there it
as
is.
paid
There
DLC.
it is. Okay.
Those with the Premium Deluxe Edition or the Cosmetic DLC Pass will automatically obtain it.
Brother. You've gotta be kidding me. Oh, this one's nice. Okay. All right. Wood stickers are always nice, you know?
There will also be other DLC not included in packs.
Yeah, that one I don't care. I mean, why? Oh my god. No.
In the summer, there will be a seasonal event called Festival of Accord Flame Fate.
Huh.
During
Inspired
seasonal
by
events,
Mayans?
the decorations
culture?
and meals at the Grand Hub will change. And by playing during the event, you will be able to get limited time only equipment, gestures,
Why the hell
pop-up
dress
camp
up as Elmo
decorations,
when real
and
Elmo is
more.
that's just standing there? I know, right?
Festival of Accord Flame Fate
Doesn't make any
will begin
sense.
July 23rd.
Nobody saw Gemma's
Let's
outfit.
make this summer
Shut up.
a hot one to remember.
Okay. They know. They know.
ここからは今後のスケジュールについておさらいいたします。
Let's see this. Come
無
on.
料タイトルアップデート第2弾はご覧の日程で配信予定です。
It will release with
追
Geiger's
加モンス
and
ターラギア
Surrenders
ク
right
ロ
off
ス
the bat.
セルレギオスが登場します。また武器の重ね着装備などシステム追加を予定しています。
You see what I'm saying? September. Fucking 1 month of this, and then almost 1 month of this, and then September. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy. But this is bad. This is really bad. So this is what I was afraid of. Like there is no like the collab events, the Fender Special collab is going to be on 27th of August.
夏の季節イベント交わりの
I guess I didn't learn anything from Title Update 1. That's all I gotta say. Like, as I said, Title Update 3 should be in August. By this time, Title Update 3 is gonna be in October. Because this ends the 24th of September.
の祭事踊り火の儀を開催します。イベントクエストにて歴戦王ウズトゥナが登場します。
Was there much more during time to be yeah? Was there much more during World Title Update? So I mean, the thing about title updates on World, first of all, it was way faster as far as I remember. Like Title Update 1 took a while to come out, but then the time from Title Update 1 to Title Update 2 was a little bit faster. And then Title Update 3 was a little bit faster too, but the thing, you had monsters dropping in between the title. Yeah, and also the wait for events was not this long. Exactly. But the thing about Title Update 2 for Worlds is that it was the what's the name? The Golden Monster raid boss. Whew. Kolftaroth update. So what ended happening is that people were hooked. Yeah, exactly. Kolftaroth. People were hooked to that, and they could not leave because the RNG was awful. I'm not saying that you should put a raid boss with awful RNG in the game. They have been dropping unannounced events. That's also something I said of. But like the whole time that it takes to get a title update rolling, I feel like, for example, in Sunbreak, where we had real title update things on PC for real, I think it was better framed. But the thing is, you had anomaly quests to grind if you really wanted to do that. You had anomaly quests to grind in the meantime. In this game, you do these two monsters, you do some events that you might like, and that's it. So there is nothing to go after. That's what I mean. So I think that's the main problem.
スペシャルコラボのジェスチャーが入手できるイベントクエストを期間限定で配信します。
Yeah, I know, I know. And World, we had Cold to Rough.
させてもらいましたが、他にも細かい調整とか入ってるところもあるんですよね。
Okay.
タイトルアップデート第2弾では、ハンマーの調整として新しく、ハンマー総裁成功した後に追撃するモーションというのを追加しています。その他もですね、遊びやすくなる調整っていうのを、各種進めておりますので、詳細はディレクターレターやパッチノートの方をご確認いただければと思います。
番組をご覧いただきありがとうございました。
Yeah, I know Sieges was for World. That's what I'm saying. In the middle of title updates for Sunbreak, which was the real title update, because for PC in Worlds, we got it on title update 3 or 4. I don't know, but we got it like 1 year after it was released for PlayStation. So we got all of that just out of the gate. What we really got in terms of time frame was Sunbreak. I'm okay not having some Chase RNG BS only for it to be absolutely when MR gets released. Yeah, I'm okay with that as well. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to I don't want to be the guy that says, "Oh yeah, but will be different story though." Yeah, I'm guessing it will be the same in MR. Like, we'll have to wait 3 months for each title update because for Sunbreak you had wait, I have to check. Wait a minute. Monster Hunter Sunbreak title updates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a bonus one. So Sunbreak, this was in what? Wait, we can see here. Wait a minute. So, okay. So this is for title update 1. So version 1.1, Nintendo Switch. Okay, so this was release, I'm guessing. Oh, no, okay. Okay. So this was the first one, June, okay? 1 month. New monsters. Okay. Another month. New monsters. You see what I'm saying? Like, another month. September, and then after we go for 3 title updates in a row, we get the new. Like in November. From September to November, there was not much. Like, it was not much. Okay? But from November, and then we waited until February of 2023. And after that, February, April, 2 months. But like the fact that the game had this support, like these 3 months, hooked people. And nobody can say otherwise. The fact that you had this right off the bat, this hooked. This fucking hooked. And people were hooked for a long ass time with these 3 updates. After that came Valkana, which was a big surprise for everyone. And then Amatsu was the shit. And then the special update on June 8th. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Like this one was supposed to be the last one. And they did an extra one for Manzino. So what I'm trying to say is that if you want to hook new people, you gotta get it fast. Yeah, I'm talking about Sunbreak because in we didn't get Rise on PC. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about PC specifically. I'm talking about Sunbreak because in Sunbreak we got the updates at the same time that was releasing on Switch, on PC. In Monster Hunter World, we didn't get the updates at the same time as console did. They did it first, and in Rise they did first on Switch and then on the PC. Sunbreak was when like the time frame was even and everybody gets it at the same time. And in Wilds now it's the same. So considering this is even, like this is for 2 oh, I love Damatsu, by the way. Consider this is at the same time, one like June 30, August 10, September 29. This is like 1 month. Well, this is actually 2 months from each other, but this is 1 month. What I'm saying is, this was enough to hook people. Like, this was enough to hook people and stay in the game. Because that game, even though it has its problems, I love the game, but it has its problems, especially the grind. It's fucking crazy. But this was enough to get people to stay in and get interested, like, okay, let's see what comes after. And then we wait from September to November. It's quite a while, you know, September, October, November. It's 2 months. Here, let me go a little bit back. It's 3 months for a third update. Okay? From June to September, we have 3 updates on Sunbreak, and now we have 1. You know what I'm saying? And this is where it gets to the problem. I think this is going to be a problem. I think I was trying to defend Capcom and trying to be the supportive guy, saying, oh no, they will, like the first title update was the one that took longer because they were trying to get the gears of everything, and now it's going to be faster. Now I cannot say that. I was completely wrong. I don't know, unless they drop something like Shadow drop something in the middle or surprise announce something in the middle, this is going to be a problem. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going.
後に追撃するモーションというのを追加していますので、
第2弾のタイトルアップデート第3弾は秋頃。
Oh, okay, wait. It's not gonna be October. It's gonna be September. Okay, this one's bad. Okay, this is a little bit better. I don't know. I think it's a bit silly to get bent out of shape over a free update. No, the update is great. I think that the time frame is wrong. The update is good. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, late September. Okay. Late September is gonna be after the 24th of September? Probably. I don't know. I think that the time frame of updates could be faster. And I'm that guy that says, guys, the game is done. You just come back for updates and that's it. I'm that guy.
頃に配信予定です。追って皆様に情報をお届けする予定ですので、お待ちいただければと思います。
It's not gonna be a new one. Probably. I will not die on that hill. I think the time frame is irrelevant. It's free. I get it, but I think like putting on perspective the way that the gaming world is right now. I think people will lose interest by the time this game could be saved. Just like it happened with Sparking Zero, which just got an update and looks amazing. But people are losing interest day by day, just like it happened with the new Bleach game. Because people want things right now in this economy, as you could say. People are entitled. They are. I'm still going to play the game. We are still going to play the game. I think it should be reasonable to be a bit harsher with the criticisms regarding the release times. Yeah, people are still gonna be entitled to think, oh yeah, I paid, for example, I paid $70 game, so I should get more of what you promised. The thing is, they didn't promise this. They promised free updates, and they are delivering. They have to fix the performance issues of the game. That is not a discussion. That's a fact. But they promised free updates and they are delivering. They didn't say when. That's true. And we know, we as Monster Hunter players, we know that the expansion is coming probably next year. Games are old news a week before release. People are going to lose interest regardless. Yes. But like, I can tell you for a certainty, because fucking hell, my system should not exist. Yeah, I agree. Same here. For a certainty, in this time frame, okay, it was a newer game. I was more excited about it. There was more stuff, and there is more grind. Granted, I did not end the anomaly grind, by the way. I'm still level 141, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the fact that this was so fast, I didn't play any other game while this was coming out. I stopped playing here to then wait for November. I probably went to League of Legends or something like that. But in this time frame, like this 4 months, I did not stop Rise. Sunbreak in this case. But yeah, I non-stop played Sunbreak. That's what I'm saying. Like, this hooked people. At least it hooked me. Like, these 3 updates that were back to back to back, they really hooked me. After that, yeah, who cares? But I don't know. I think this will be a problem for the company, not for me, but for the company as well.
本日はこれにて以上となります。
Because I have a lot of shit to play, so I don't really
いつ
care.
もの掛け声で、終わろうと思っております。よろしいでしょうか。はい。いきますよ。せーの。一狩り。
Happy hunting! Yeah. Okay, let's see. They always do this. Let's see what they will have for us in the end. Nothing. Okay.
That does it for today's presentation. Thank you for watching. Before you go, we'll be holding a survey about today's show.
All right.
Viewers of this broadcast are invited to take part on the Capcom Spotlight website. Participants will receive a free wallpaper as thanks.
Hey,
a
sacred.
Capcom ID is required to participate, so take this opportunity to sign up if you haven't already. We at Capcom are excited to share more news in the future. Please look forward to our next broadcast.
Okay.
See you next time.
That was it. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Done. Okay. So, as I said before, I think the time frame will be a problem for the company, not for me specifically, because I will be playing other games and I will be doing other shit. And I will come back to Wilds when the update drops and then do it and then done. I'm trying to think of what title update 3 monster might be. I have no fucking clue, not gonna lie. Now that we got Legiacris, and I know this probably will not happen, but I hope it's an ogre. I know this is very unlikely, but I like Zinogre. Gogmazios in the Hoywell Basin. We don't have any Elder. If we get Gogmazios in the Hoywell Basin, I'm gonna be surprised. Because I was expecting an Elder Dragon here, okay? I was expecting an Elder Dragon in this update. Maybe Zinogre will only be in Master Rank as well. I really don't want Elders until Master Rank. Yeah, I think Elders is gonna be Master Rank exclusive as well. Either that or you do like last update before Master Rank a Elder, just to prepare for what's coming in Master Rank. Like make the last update a sneak peek of Master Rank, if you can tell that. I don't know which Elder. I don't know. Did say they want to focus less on Elders this game. We might not see it. We might not see any at all. Not until yeah. That's what I expect it will happen as well. But okay. I still think that the time frame will be a problem for Monster Hunter specifically, for the Monster Hunter community specifically, because of the times that we live on today, especially about the amount of games that they have. I know it's not a live service game. I know that. And they are not trying to be. They are trying to do their own thing. They don't care about live service. They never cared about live service. They never cared about player retention. They care about player feedback, though. And the feedback that they are receiving about performance is very, very heavily. I think it's a scapegoat. Not gonna lie. I think it's a real scapegoat for hate towards the company. I think it's like, how do you say it? Trend to hate on it. I think it's not warranted. The performance-wise, yes. The overwhelmingly negative reviews on Steam, no. But Xenorg is an interesting to consider. I wanted to take a break, but I know it's popular. It's so goddamn popular. It does make it more likely. However, the environment one would expect in as already 2 additional monster style updates. Yeah, I think from what I'm seeing, I think it's gonna be probably a new monster for either the Hoywell Basin or the High Start Cliffs. I think it's gonna be the Hoywell Basin next because they're gonna have Hoofduna. But we got Mizu with a radar one, so who am I to say anything about that? Let me just do this. What I think is gonna happen is that we're gonna have a very popular monster again. I hope it's not in the forest. Yeah, I hope it's not in the forest. So that's why I said I want Zinogre, because I love the My Little Wolf guy. I used to have a wallpaper on my phone with him, but I took it off. Changed it for something else. But I love my wolf buddy. He's my favorite monster. So I hope it's not. I think Brexit is strong condition candidate. Not what I want, but likely. Okay. To keep it electrically charged for the Thunderbug, so. Yeah, but what other environment could you put him on? Like, not the Ice Shard Cliffs, he's not a ice type environment monster. The Hoywell Basin is a fire type, he's not a fire type monster. The desert is a good contender in the area where it's like a savanna type, but he's more of a forest guy. Let's be real. If we get to this, I strongly doubt he will be in Title Update 3. I would think the devs want to release a monster for a different map. Yeah. Oh, if it's for the expansion for a new locale, yeah, I agree with you. Zinogre is a very good contender for that. But yeah, I think it's not gonna be. I hope I will get hella excited if it's an ogre on the next update. But I'm guessing it's gonna be a different one because we already got Soregios on the desert. We got Mizutsune and Legaicris on the forest. We got 2 entire maps. Well, 3 if you count the Wilk map. I don't remember the name. Wyveria map? No, Wyveria. Yeah, I think it's Wyveria. So 3 maps that don't have monsters yet. We're gonna have probably 4 title updates. I don't know if they announced 4 or 5, but I think it's probably gonna be 4. So it's gonna be this October one, and then the last one is gonna be in December, I'm guessing. Clavinus in the desert area. Oh my god. I don't know if they're gonna add Clavinus, I'm not gonna lie. I think he's gonna take a backseat on this one and maybe come back in the expansion. But I would guess maybe a Tigrex on the Ice Shard Cliffs, or even... What's the name of the shark? Guardian Zinogre would be a very good contender. Some trios, yeah, exactly. I doubt Clavinus. Yeah, I agree. Kind of occupies the same niche as... I agree. I wouldn't mind seeing Tiger. Yeah, Tiger is a really cool guy. I like to see him in this ice chart. Especially his gimmick with walking around, because there is not big areas on the ice chart cliffs. So that would be interesting to see how they will implement that move. But yeah, Zamtrios is also a big contender for me. Giganox. Brother. If we got Giganox on the cliffs, that would be... Yeah. That would be cool. That would be definitely cool. As long as it's not Kazu, I'm okay with it, not gonna lie. Also, Monoblaws on the desert would be also a good contender. Monoblaws instead of Diablos. Like Diablos, we've had enough Diablos, okay? Let my boy Monoblaws... I know it's the same, but let my boy Monoblaws come back, okay? Come on. Everybody wants it. Come on. Kezu is so overdone, I don't want to fight him. Yeah, I ain't done with Kezu. He's the only master I remember from 3rd gen. I get it. Yeah, as long as it's not Kezu, I don't care. Tigrex. And for the Oil Well Basin, I mean, we have so many fire monsters already. Like, do you really want to have one more? I mean, I know they will, but like, Jesus. What can go for... Let's see, fire monster hunter. Very likely we won't get Kezu this game because Leggy stuff is already Thunder Element and also Raidao. That's true. Let me see what other fire monsters do we have. I mean, yeah, Bracky is also a good contender, as you said. Flaming Espinez would be a nice addition, not gonna lie. As someone said before, I saw your comments, yes. Gyarados would also... Yeah, he would. Double Environment Monster, yeah, it could be. But I want a specific monster for that place. Let me see. A specific monster for Oil Well Basin. I mean, I don't remember the name of the monster, goddammit. Agnactor, that's it, Agnactor. Yeah. Would love a Cantor and Yukanlos. Yes. A Cantor and Yukanlos would also be a great addition. Gog during Master Rank would work very well for Basin. Gog Mazios, yes, for sure. But I think Agnactor would actually be a good addition. Ignitor and what's the name? I think, to be fair, I know this is kind of controversial. Arachne Kadaki is a really cool monster, okay? We already have the skeleton with Nursilla. Arachne Kadaki with Firewall Basin would be really cool. Okay? Let's be real here. Yeah. Exactly. Pyrorachne Kadaki, that's what I'm saying. Would be a really cool addition. Come on, I'm not alone here. Also, I don't want any Zenith monsters in this. Okay, now it's only getting me Zenith monsters. Flame Tigrex would be also pretty cool, and Flame Blangonga if they ever do, you know. But yeah, Pyrorachne Kadaki, Atalka, yeah, Atalka. Imagine, also, this has nothing to do with what we are talking about. Imagine they fucking shadow drop Basil Kiss just like they did with Rise. With World, sorry. Just like hearing the screech and remembering the B-52 bomber. Like, if they actually did that in the middle of August, well, in the beginning of August, everything that I said about time frames and nothing else, gone. That would probably have to be a set piece though. Nah. Just let the B-52 bomber come. Just like Ice Shard Glyphs, yeah, destroy the ceiling. I don't fucking care. Forests, destroy the trees. I don't care. Throwing a cape bomb out there alongside Basil. Yeah. Nakarko is in monster rank. Yeah, Nakarko is a very good contender as well. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't. I think for master rank, if they bring back Elders, Ziostra is a guaranteed. Kushala is a maybe. Gogmazios is 100% must. Nergigante is a must as well. It's not a guarantee, but it's a must. Lunastra is a must. And I want to see Fatalis. I know we just got Fatalis, but I want to see Fatalis and Soshia fight. I want to see what will that look like. Maybe old white Fatalis, but I want to see a Fatalis fight with Soshia. Tetsu Crabber or Keko Watcher would be dope. I hate Chameleos. I mean, I get it. It would. You're totally right. It would. But I hate it so much. I really do hate it so much. With all my strong being, I hate that monster so fucking much. I don't want to be that guy, you know? But I really don't like it. Malzeno would also be a really good contender. I know we're not gonna get it. I mean, that's not true. We got Velcana in Sunbreak, and it was the flagship of Iceborne. But Malzeno, it's probably not gonna be. But yeah, I don't. I take it personal when mobs. Yeah, that's why I hate patches. And that's why I hate the fucking guy from the fucking Lingrave Castle that took all my fucking runes when I died. Celtus Queen and Celtus, yeah, that would also be good to bring back all map wandering elders. I think if that happened, to be honest, Nizov, I think if that happens, you're gonna have a World 2.0, no? I don't know, I'm just guessing. Like, if that happens, you're gonna have, like, just guiding lines all over again. But in Wilds. Might be wrong, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to wait. And this is my cue. All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope we had a decent discussion. I have my concerns in the table. Like the time frame, I think is going to be a problem for the community and for the game itself. It will be done in moderation because I would like to see different monsters. Yeah, me too. But I don't know. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you guys so much for enjoying and for staying in with me for the watch party. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, as always, I'll see you guys later. Hope you stay fine. Hope you stay good. And see ya.